subscribe, please click the like button, share and subscribe. It's free. This is Zebra Family Channel. Have you subscribed to the channel? If not, what are you waiting for? Just hit the red button and subscribe, and don't forget to like and share. Let's talk about Mngomezulu today. Why Mngomezulu did not oppose the application from the state, which is from the prosecutor side, of recalling Stain back to the witness box. Was Mngomezulu right not to challenge it and argue on it? I will give my opinion on this one. This is my opinion. It's not somebody else's opinion or Mngomezulu's opinion. So what I think, following the case of Mngomezulu in court, I have realized that Mngomezulu is a target to the judge, is a target to the prosecutor. Every time Mngomezulu opens his mouth, because Mngomezulu, with the experience that he have, he understands that every case, when you construct evidence and getting as an investigator, you start from the scene of crime, construct the scene of crime to get the picture as to exactly what happened when that crime happened in that certain place. It's either it was murder, it was a car stolen, or it was a fight. It can be any case. You cannot go to phone and you go to phone records and start constructing evidence, because phones is not where the phones can help. But the first thing that you do, you go to the scene of crime. You get all the people who were there. If you get to the scene of crime, whoever you will find there, you move them from the scene, you put them together, you come with a team of investigators. The team of investigators that you bring up, if say there were 5 people in the scene of crime, you will take one, give it to that other one, you take one, you give it to the other one, because you guys are investigators, you came to the scene of crime as investigators. So you will take each and everybody to question and write the statement. If you've got the pocket diary as a police, whatever information that you get from each and everybody who was within the scene of crime, because now we're talking, that is a 0.0 now when you get to the scene of crime. You didn't come prepared with a lot of things. You were on the road running for another crime somewhere, and you were called to, divert now, go to a certain place of Osolas where the scene of crime happened for Mngomezulu. You go there, but pocket diary are always in the pockets of every police or every investigator. It helps them in each and every time, whereby it will boost their memory by writing those things that will help them, so that whenever they go to write a statement, they will remember. They will go into their diary and know what time they got in the scene of crime, when did they get the phone that they have to go there, who did they find, how many people were there, what did they find in the scene of crime, did they find the disease in the scene of crime, or what exactly happened, how they questioned the people who were in the scene of crime, all those kind of things. They gather them together. But looking at this case of Mngomezulu, little was done, or if there is something that was done, it's been hidden to the public to know, because there are people who are being protected, high profile people who are being protected not to go to jail. Why am I saying this? We have got 2 cases. There's 366 and there's 375. Those are 2 different cases. We've got different kind of investigators who were assigned to this case. But even those who were assigned in this case, they've got different versions on this case. Others want to bring the people who were in the house to the dock. They wanted to charge those people. Some, they decided to go and just arrest people who were not part of whatever happened in the scene of crime. So I understand Mngomezulu told the judge and the prosecutor that this case is being cooked, there's spice course in it. When he was saying all these kind of things, it raised eyebrows. That who is this guy? It reminded me of Tefo, because even Tefo almost did the same thing, but Tefo was a little bit different the way Mngomezulu is doing it. Mngomezulu is very polite, but when he start to fire up, you can't hold him back and say, okay, maybe he can say, okay, I was wrong with this, I want to apologize. He never apologized. He say his piece, because he always say his piece and produce the evidence and back it up most of the times. So that is my that was my second point, that why Mngomezulu didn't want to oppose the application of bringing Stain. So now let's look at the affidavit. Where is the affidavit going to help Mngomezulu that is asking Stain to craft and bring it about the 15-page documents that he will be testifying or trying to clarify in court? This is my take. Should the case go to appeal? Because now Mngomezulu is 10 steps ahead. He understands that the judge has got a pre-written judgment of the case, even if it's not finished. Because of the experience that Mngomezulu has, he understands that the judge will charge these people. And once he charges them, then they will go to appeal. When they go to appeal, because all discrepancies that and this kind of behavior of the judge in court, it will help Mngomezulu. That's why they let him keep on doing it, so that it can help them in appeal. The behavior of the judge, how he was turning to be a prosecutor while he is a judge, winking, doing a lot of things in the case, because there are so many videos of him winking to the prosecutor, winking to the witnesses, the state witnesses. So it helps Mngomezulu a lot. And this, that will be crafted now, that Stain came and gave a certain version that was different from the service provider. And now the state is calling him again to come back and ratify this. By ratifying this, it was never ever heard of that somebody can be called after he has, because that's a state witness. All this, everybody had the 205. The state had the PDF 205 records of the cell phones. They had them. Why they didn't see those discrepancies? Why did they bring the case if they were not finishing, if they were not finished to investigate it? So it doesn't make sense. So Mngomezulu is really a step ahead. So I really applaud Mngomezulu for not opposing the application from Baloyi to bring back Stain. But Stain will reap what he has sown, and the prosecutor will be part of what Stain will reap, because they had both Stain's statement and the 205s, and they didn't question it even before it came into court. Nobody questioned it. They feel everything was right. They were going to get away with it. I understand Baloyi has never lost a case. But were those people prosecuted in a rightful way? Was it not this kind of things that is happening? Because those people's cases were not on camera. This case of Meyiwa is on camera. Is it what is going to expose state on how they prosecute people wrongfully? So that is what I want to talk about today. I just felt that we have to talk about this to understand why Mngomezulu. Because if Mngomezulu opposed this, he was supposed to bring up a lot of things, now wasting a lot of energy. Like all these guys waste their energy because they were quoting the law, but they were quoting it to the wrong person who has already made his prejudgment. How we know he made his prejudgment? Stain was outside the court even before the judgment was out, whether he is ruling to accept the application from Baloyi. But already he was outside there. For what good reason? Why was he outside there? That proves that the state and the judge, they've got something is going on between the two. They act in court like they are not doing anything. They don't know each other. They only meet when they come to court. But there's more into this. We can read a lot into this when the judge, because when the judge feels like he's being confronted by the defense, how he push back, he start to like being angry and bullying everybody, acting like he's a king with absolute powers in court. Where is Mlambo? What is Mlambo doing? I can assure everybody now that Mlambo, what is happening in that court, he knows everything and he's happy about it, and he will not do anything about it until he is exposed. People should stand up and march and go to the court and just find out why this judge is behaving like this to the defense. Where in the country will you find such a judge? Because it's a first of its kind, such a judge, with that kind of disrespect to the defense. He pretended to have 50 years in this profession. That 50 years was 50 years apartheid. Because in apartheid there was no law for black people. They were just thrown in jail for no reason. In apartheid you wouldn't survive anything, no matter how much your lawyers will be so strong, but you will not survive. That is where the judge comes from. That is the 50 years experience of that judge that he brags about. It's an apartheid 50 years. And now he's using it in a democratic country. He's turning this country into a banana republic. Country with no rule of law. A judge can do as he wish. Family, what do you think about this? Let's comment respectfully, and let's make sure we don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bravo, bravo, family.